What's going on YouTube? Taylor Print is back here with another video, and in this video we're going to be talking about the week 15 drop list for Supreme's fall winter 2023 season, which is set to drop this Thursday, November 30th. So if you guys haven't seen yet, the big collaboration for this week is with the North Face. We will get into that at the end of the video, but if you guys are new to the channel, if you could hit that like and subscribe for me, it would help me out a lot. I cover all things Supreme and Palace, so if you guys want to stay up to date, make sure to do that. But anyways, getting into this week's items, the first item we have here is the Tartan flannel hoodie. So personally, I am not really a fan of like hoodie shirts. I would just rather wear a hoodie underneath a shirt. But with that being said, I'm trying to be objective here. I do actually really like this flannel. I think the red tartan looks really nice, and I like it with the heather gray hood. I would definitely wear this. We do have the small Supreme branding there on the pocket, but yeah, I thought this was really nice. We do have multiple colorways. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, this is lined with like that quilted lining, that taffeta lining, so it's going to keep you super warm. So this is going to be really nice for the fall winter time. And yeah, even though I did say I'm kind of a hater of the hoodie flannels, I think these ones are pretty nice, especially that red colorway. The other colorways I'm not as fond of, but I still think I would wear them. Yeah, not bad. Moving on, we have the Wildcat Sideline puffer jacket. So if you guys are familiar with starter jackets, this is pretty much their version of a starter jacket in my opinion, and I think they captured that aesthetic perfectly. I think this was done really well. With that being said, it's not really my style, so I'm a little bit biased. I don't love it for that reasons, but in terms of design and from an objective standpoint, I think this is a really nice jacket. So the outside is that water resistant suplex nylon, and then it does have that quilted taffeta lining as well. So here on the back we just have the Wildcat, and then we have the Supreme branding there as well. I really like this Supreme branding going down the Velcro enclosure there. I think that was a really nice touch. I also like the drawstrings. I think those look pretty cool. And I really like the orange and red colorway put together. Another nice detail is we have the removable hood. I think that's always nice to have. And then we also have this tan, black, and white colorway. I think this one is really nice too. I think all the colorways on this were really solid. As far as colorways go, they really nailed it on this piece. And I think overall they just really killed it. This is just not like my style, but I do think this is a really nice jacket. Here we have the Polartech Sherling Reversible Pullovers. So the outside is a water resistant nylon. We do have the half zip enclosure there with the buttons. I said half zip, half snap. This jacket's all right. I like the silhouette of it. I kind of like this digital camo. We do have the kangaroo pocket as well. I like the flip side a little bit more. I do like the Sherling a little bit more. I don't love the snap enclosure. I don't know if I would have rather it been a zipper or what, but it just looks kind of funny to me. But these are pretty nice jackets. I would still definitely wear these if I was given one. I do wish these had a hood too, but you can't get everything you ask for. So overall, I still thought these were pretty nice. Here we have the thermal long sleeve polo, and this is beautiful. We've got 3 colorways of this as well. This one here is my runaway favorite. I love this like creamy colorway we have on the like thermal part, and then on the collar I love the striping here. The red, white, and blue just really pops. This looks like a really classic piece. And then we actually have the classic logo on the left chest pocket. So I think this is really beautiful. I'm a sucker for thermals, and I'm not really someone who loves polos, but this polo thermal thing came together really nicely in my opinion. Like I said, the middle one, the middle colorway is my favorite. I would definitely wear the black. The one on the right I'm kind of skeptical of. Just would be really hard to match those colors with anything. You'd have to wear like jeans or like khaki pants. So I feel like there's not a whole lot of how you could like mix it up. I feel like this one here in the middle you could wear with like gray sweatpants and it would look cool. So yeah, I don't know. The one on the right is all okay. I would definitely take it, but it's not one that I would buy, I guess. Here we have what is one of my favorite pieces of this year. This is the Applique cable knit sweater. So I love cable knit sweaters, and the cable knit on this is immaculate. Also on the back we do have the Supreme logo appliqued. I really like logos going like across the back, especially when they're like subtle like this. We do have the established 1994. So just a lot of very cool things going on in this piece. I really like the knit here as well. The chain link and then all the other areas that kind of help the composition of the chain link are super fire. They really killed it with this. And I am kind of broke, but I would really enjoy getting this in the white or the black colorway, but I would wear all 4 of these colors for sure. Definitely one of my favorite pieces of the year. Here are the ear flap beanies. So as you guys can see here, you can flip the ear flap up so it's not covering your ears. It will also display this money sign when you do have it flipped up, which is kind of funny. I don't really have too much to say about these hats. They're not really for me, I don't think, and I don't know what to say about them. Okay, moving on. We have the Championships box logo New Eras. These are sick. These are probably my favorite New Era flat bills that I've seen from Supreme in like maybe ever. I really like the patches on here. If you guys can't tell, all of these are like football patches that Supreme has just remade with kind of their branding and stuff. So Supreme Classic Miami 1994, and I just think they're super fun, and I also think the colorways of the hats are insane. I really love this blue and orange. I think that one is probably my favorite, but I also really like the red and green, and then this like tannish and purple is really nice as well. So yeah, they really knocked it out of the park with these. I'm not like a flat bill guy, but this almost makes me want to buy one because they're so cool. Here we have the classic chunky ribbed beanie. So these are cool. This is like a good starter piece for people who haven't gotten into Supreme, because this is going to be easy to get. It's not going to be super expensive. It's Supreme like kind of in your face, but it's also not a box logo, but it's still really cool. And yeah, I appreciate these hats. I would definitely wear one of these. Very like basic and simple, but still just very nice. Here we have these Polartech Sherling reversible camp caps. So these are the same material as those jackets from earlier. So we have the nylon on one side, and then we have the Polartech Sherling on the other. Crazy. I didn't even know reversible camp caps were possible. So when I saw this, I was just like, whoa. But I do think they look really cool, and I don't like camp caps. I do kind of wish it was a different style of hat, but maybe it had to be a camp cap for this to be possible because the brims are a little bit shorter. So I understand that, and I still think they're a really cool item regardless. And then we have these velvet paisley camp caps, and we also have these in a beanie as well. So I will say I like the camp cap one a lot more. I just said that I don't really like camp caps, as you guys heard me say literally like 10 seconds ago, but I do think these are very nice. I think the paisley just adds a lot to it, and I do like the like longer brim here. I think it works really well. Overall, these are maybe my favorite camp caps I've ever seen. And then we do have a beanie as well. Typically, if you guys have watched my channel, you know I prefer beanies to camp caps, but I don't like this font that they chose here. It just kind of really takes me out of the piece. I do wish they just had a box logo there, or maybe just a different type of font. It just looks kind of out of place. I can't put it into words other than that. So I don't know. I still really like these hats, and I would definitely wear these, but I do think I prefer the camp caps to the beanies. And then getting into the North Face stuff, the first item we have here is the 600 fill down parka. So this is beautiful. That exterior is a suede, so a lot of people didn't really like that for some reason in the comments, like on Instagram, at least from what I was seeing, but I think these are sick. I think this blue looks amazing with that suede. We don't have too much going on here. We just do have like some pockets, well, a lot of pockets, and then we have some branding, like where you'd expect branding to be on a North Face Supreme collab, just typical North Face branding, and then the one Supreme box logo like underneath the patch on the sleeve. But yeah, these are really nice. One other thing is that faux fur hood piece is removable, which I think is really nice, because sometimes you don't want to just have a big piece of faux fur like attached to your face. So I definitely understand why some people would want that to be removable, and I do think that's a nice touch. Overall, these jackets are really sick. The black one does have a different color fur, so pay attention to that. I do wish it had that lighter color fur, same as the other two, but I understand why they went with the black one. I would love to have one of these jackets. They're going to be like over $1,000. I do have the prices here somewhere. So I'll pull up this list again at the end of the video. But yeah, like $1,300, a little too steep for me. But yeah, overall, still really fire jackets. I do think that blue looks amazing. It's gonna be hard to wear because it is just like such an out there color, or just like such a vibrant, distinct color. I think it'll be kind of hard to wear, but I do love the way it looks. Here we have some Nupsies. I love Nupsies. They're probably my favorite jacket that the North Face offers. I love the big puffs. If you guys know me, you know I love the big puffs. I love the suede here. I think it works so well with the Nupsie jacket. Again, we have the branding like where you'd expect it, so nothing crazy in terms of branding. This is really just about the material and the silhouette. I still really enjoy these jackets. I would wear all three colorways of these with no hesitation. I think the black one is probably what I would go with, but I really like the white one. Well, I just really like them all. I don't know. Yeah, they did a good job with these jackets in my opinion, if you can't tell. But then moving on to pants. So I'm not really a fan of these pants. I'm kind of over the whole like double knee stuff. I don't think everything needs to have a double knee, and I don't really feel like the double knee here like added anything to this. I do think like there are good double knee pants, but I think the trend is kind of overplayed, and I don't think these ones work very well in my opinion. I don't think these pants are like terrible. Like if I found them for a good price, like would I pick them up? Actually, I don't know. I just would never wear these. These would be something that I would just never wear. So I don't know. Yeah, they're not for me, I guess. Let me know how you guys feel about them down below. Here we have what was like the most unexpected thing in the world. We have a bunch of like weed merch from Supreme and North Face. I don't know who came up with this. This was totally out of left field. I thought it was hilarious, and I think that's like pretty much the only value in this, is that it is kind of funny. I think the black one looks pretty cool actually, but like this is something you would get from like Zoomies or like PacSun, so it's a little bit weird to see this in a Supreme North Face collab. But like I said, I do think it is really funny, and I kind of would enjoy having one of these pieces just out of pure comedy, because this isn't something that I would wear being like, oh dude, I got this like sick Supreme piece. I would be like, why did these exist? But it's like funny, and they're kind of cool for that. I could see myself wearing the sweatpants or something like a lot around the house, but just kind of a funny thing there. And maybe some of it was just to get attention, because it's definitely getting attention. So if that was their plan, they succeeded with that. But just funny. It's funny. I don't know. Moving on, though, we do have some more suede items. So these are bags. I love these bags. I don't know how I feel about like a suede bag. I'm not sure how dirty it is going to get. I do like that the bottom is a different material. It looks like it's just some sort of nylon. We do have this embossed logo here on the edge. I think that looks amazing. I love the box logo here in the middle. This is just a super clean bag. It does have straps so you can wear it as like a backpack too, which is super cool. So yeah, this is a just really nice bag. I'm not sure what I would use this for, but I would definitely use that bag if I had it, just for like traveling or anything. I don't know. They killed it. I'm really a big fan of this. And then we have some shoulder bags. I like these as well. I really like the like embossed logos here. I think that's a nice touch. This one I do wish had a different material on the bottom, and maybe it does, like the very bottom, so when you set it down it doesn't get dirty, but I would be wary about these getting really dirty really quick. And then we have some gloves. So these are sick. I would wear all three colorways of these for sure skis. I'm not really a glove wearer, but it would be nice to have like a nice pair of gloves, and I do think these are really cool looking. So I would love to have these. It does have like straps too, so you can have like an easier time pulling it on. So yeah, these are really cool. And then the last thing we have is really funny. So this is a keychain version of the duffel bag. So there is like some functionality. I guess you could put like change in there, or like a lighter, or like some weed if you got some weed gear from this drop. But I don't know. It's just kind of like a gimmicky thing, which I think it's fun. I think it's fun when they do stuff like this, but not much functionality here, but still just like a cool, fun idea. So that's going to be it for this week. I hope all of you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Let me know down below what you guys are planning on picking up. And I will be dropping a Palace video later today as well, so make sure to go check that out. But that is going to be it for this one. We will see you next time. Have a good one.